Terrible.
But here, this is what's going to trigger you guys. Makeup, plastic surgery, cosmetics. I think you are inducing men to be attracted to you, to have sex with you, to be in relationships with you that may not otherwise if they knew what you actually looked like. So you guys are lying about your
Hell
appearance.
yeah, I am. I mean, when I'm walking down the street, I don't want to be like, my biggest thing,
She's like, fuck.
no, I personally like getting ready, doing my makeup, doing my hair, putting on.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because what you just said, that we're trying to lure men in for what?
Yeah, a woman feels good about themselves.
Lure
How is
men
that
in.
relevant to the point I'm making?
Well, can you let me finish my point and then maybe you can understand?
Okay, go off,
Thank
Queen.
you. Well, yes, obviously I'm getting ready. So the fine shits that are walking down the street can look at me like, damn, she's a baddie. And then
That otherwise wouldn't if you weren't.
and who is to say they wouldn't if I had makeup
Maybe-
on or off? Because
maybe they still would.
yeah, maybe they would.
I would say the chances are less. Not completely not there, but it's less.
Yeah. And
What's
we're
less?
Like the chances of like
mean,
versus walking
Bro,
down. Oh, sorry.
makeup so drastically can change,
I agree.
especially you Asian women.
Yeah, you're right.
Like the white girls. The white girls, you know, I mean, look, makeup can do a little bit, but yeah, the Asian women be doing some crazy shit. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They're changing their shit up.
And you know what? If a man saw a woman with their makeup off after and was like, oh, hell no, I don't want to fuck with you, I think that he's valid to feel that way too, though. Like,
Sure.
I don't
I'm
think
just
it's
saying,
like,
but you bamboozle us. You fucking bamboozle us. You think she's hotter than she actually is. And now, like, you kind of fucking bamboozled us into a relationship.
okay,
What's
who
that?
are you dating that you haven't seen her without makeup prior to asking her to be your girlfriend?
Okay, hold on. Is it factually true that, I'm not saying, like, some women wear moderates or small amounts of makeup, that it does have a slight impact, but it's not like a huge change. Is it true that women can undergo substantial, they can artificially bolster their attractiveness to men through the use of makeup?
Yes.
I think the typical makeup routine for most women is going to boost their rating by 2 points. It can. Sometimes it can be more. Sometimes a 4 can be a 7. Sometimes a 5 can be an 8. Now she's a 5, but now she's getting treated like an 8.
Honestly, I've seen girls that look way prettier when they take their makeup off.
Okay.
So you're saying ugly
sure.
people don't have the right to kind of like feel better about
No,
themselves?
what I'm getting
How
from
do
this
I-
is you're saying every woman that you see with makeup on is like leveled up 2 points, and when they take it off, it's like, oh shit, like she ain't gonna look like that. But there's cases where girls look better without makeup than they do
If I
with
take my
makeup.
makeup all off right now, I look the same.
Well, we will
I just
do
have-
the makeup segment, but
Okay. Oh, hell, I ain't taking this shit
If a
off.
girl looks worse with makeup, she
got
sucks
someone
at
to
doing
bully.
makeup.
why can't the makeup thing always pisses women off because you guys cope so much about it because you know it's true, you know it's deceptive, you know it's a lie.
And no one's disagreeing.
Yeah.
It's a lie. It's a facade. Makeup. It's make believe. It's made up. It's not
something we can
real.
change.
That's not what you look like. Actually,
Well,
that's not what you look
I-
like.
the only
Is
thing
weight
that I
gain and
think
weight
is
loss
like
kind of a part of that?
I mean, I think makeup obviously can be very deceptive. I mean, I work in the beauty industry, and I've had, you know, we've had clients come in where all we see is their Facebook, and then they come in and we don't know who they are, you know? So, you know, I think it can be deceptive in that way. But if you are dating somebody, you should at some point fairly quickly into the relationship see the real them.
I say within like the first week of y'all, like first week
it
or
should
two of
be
y'all
pretty
talking.
quickly. But as far as plastic surgery, that's a little bit harder to tell. You know,
Depends
people,
on what, but
because people have chin implants, cheek implants, like stuff that you can't really tell how they even looked like before. And now that is very deceptive, because that would be like how these men get, you know, the injections to chisel out their jaw, to chisel out their chin. And it's like, if they don't disclose that to us, we have no idea. And then we have kids and we're like, what?
Why do they look like that? It's like
Why
that
do they
one
look
guy
like
that
that?
married that woman who had a whole bunch of like plastic surgery, and then their kids kind of ended up kind of chopped.
And then again, it's like, okay, if you're gonna date someone or talk to someone, obviously, like you yes, let them know, like, oh no, I've had this done or I have this done. And if you choose to still be with them and your kids come out ugly, well, then that's on you, bro. Like you chose to still stay, or like look at a picture of what
Moral
they
of
look
the
like
story,
prior.
just be honest.
Yeah.
Just be honest. I mean, unless you're trying to hide who you really are. And at that point, you shouldn't be dating, you know.
But I think one thing about doing lashes or lipstick is just like, it shows that a woman cares about how she looks. Like, let's say I go outside and I have no makeup and I just don't care. Like, is that attractive? Like, that I don't know? Like, when Lala said, like, I feel good when I put on my lashes, I put on my lipstick, because it's attractive that you show that you care about how you look.
Yeah, because I look at a man, if you don't get the haircuts, if you dress bummy, if you don't, like, it's the same
why
way.
would I do that? Why would I go outside like that?
I'm living in the wrong time period. I'm living in the wrong century, perhaps. What is this material?
No, because back then it was the same way.
It's-
Like,
Bro, women in the 1800s were not painting their faces anywhere near the degree to which you guys paint your
In
faces
England,
today.
they were
They're wearing
painting
them
it
corsets.
white.
yeah, we're wearing white paint.
Arsenic on
Well,
their face.
that shit looks stupid, but I'll say this, but let's go
them
more
wigs.
recent. If we go more recently, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, women wear way more makeup now. Like 15 years, well, hold on. 15 years ago was 2010. Let's say before Instagram, maybe around 2010. Full face of makeup was rare
It looked
to
like
see.
shit back then.
It was so fucking rare to see. Like, it would be strange, like when I was in college. It was weird if a girl wore like a full face of makeup. Now it's common. Girls would throw on maybe a bit of eyeliner. That's about it. Like a bit of mascara. That's kind of mostly what they did. Maybe if they're going out, they'd put on a bit more. But in college, if you're at your class, you're a fucking 19-year-old. These girls were not caking on makeup. I'm not saying all women are doing that now, but it's so much more common. Like the level of makeup that women are employing compared to 10, 15, 20 years ago is completely different. And it genuinely, I think even just mascara and eyeliner can like make a pretty big change in how a woman looks. Like she can, I don't know if it would change a no to a yes or a yes to a no, but I don't know. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. What the fuck? Okay.
It's good for us,
mean-
bad for you guys.
I mean, have you guys ever like experienced being hit on more without wearing makeup than wearing makeup?
Nah.
No?
I don't go out unless I'm ready. So
I don't think I made that analysis. Like, okay, today I'm going outside without makeup.
yeah, I'm just like, and also like I work from home, so I really don't leave my house unless I'm going out to like an event or something, and then I get ready.
It is a sad state of affairs that we find the cultural and social zeitgeist to be one where women feel obliged to paint their face like clowns. It's sad. The materialism is sad, the vanity. I don't think you're going to be able to disagree with me that the makeup usage that women do, the cosmetic procedures, the plastic surgery, which, by the way, not just the makeup usage has gone up in the past 10, 20 years. It's the plastic surgery. It used to be...
Not just women, men too. Remember Drake got his abs done?
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. I forgot
I'm
about
super, like, this is actually why I want to push back against it. Because, I think, like, we should not be normalizing men wearing makeup. We should not be normalizing like these weird cosmetic surgeries, like the guys who get bicep implants. And
What about the little toupee things that they be putting on? Or is that what
so
they
there's
Oh, hair implants?
No, like
that's a
they
toupee.
Look,
Actual like toupee.
yeah.
I actually think that if you look at a lot of media in the 80s, 70s, 90s, 2000s, it was really common to see people who are balding or bald or whatever. More so balding, but it's actually really rare now to see, as commonly anyways, balding.
My ex was bald.
I would like to see a return to, look, I'm getting older. That's just part of aging. I accept it. Now I understand like in society, men are judged for this. And that's the same motivation why women employ a lot of these things. They want to be attractive. They want to get the best guy. They want to be assessed positively by their peers. I understand the incentives and motivations, but I don't want to live in a society where everyone is so hyper-focused on their vain, superficial outward appearance. I'm not saying like be a slob, but the surgeries, it's mental illness. It's mental illness.
It is.
What? It's mental illness and want to
I
get
think-
surgery?
It's dysmorphia.
10 toes down.
Body dysmorphia.
10 toes down. If you get a BBL, do you have a...
I do, and
Okay.
I actually
Don't hate- oh, yeah.
regret it.
She regrets it.
And I did it not for myself, because we as women can be like, yes, I'm doing it for myself, I did this. But a big majority of us are doing it because, like she said, you want to walk down the street, you want men to be like, oh, that baddie, and stuff like that. And it's like, we do it for like what we think is the male gaze, when men have been telling us we like natural, we prefer this, we prefer that, and we're like,
fuck what they
no, but
You know that whole term, like, it's kind of like controversial, like, I don't do it for men, I do it for me. Like, I feel like I'm in the middle of that. Like, obviously I get ready and I want to look good, so like, I look appealing, but also like when I like even go down the street to 7-Eleven and I look like shit, I'm like, oh hell no, like I feel so like, don't look at me.
But shouldn't we, have you ever stopped to investigate why it is you feel the way you do? Why is it that, now look, I don't think that there's some conspiracy necessarily from these cosmetic industries, like, okay, we want to make women feel insecure so we can push our bullshit fucking products. Mm-hmm. But does it ever occur to you to think, why do I think the things that I think and feel the things that I feel?
100%.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
'Cause I hate
Why? Well, why am I going to feel bad about myself for what, from my perspective, is this very materialistic, vain, vanity, superficial perspective? And look, I think...
Based Thor donated $100. Women fall in love with what they want to hear. Men fall in love with what they see. That's why women wear makeup and men lie. The best thing for a woman's face, believe it or not, is semen.
Okay,
That's true. Thank you, Base Thor. Appreciate it.
No, ain't with
I
that.
agree
What
But
I was
that
going
is
to
so
say,
true.
what I was going to say was, I think of sports where people start doing steroids. So in order to be competitive, if everyone else, like these cyclists or baseball players or UFC fighters, if they're doing steroids, everyone else has to start doing steroids if they want to be able to compete.
competition. Yeah.
Pushing to the extreme.
It's like this sort of treadmill of, okay, 20 years ago, a bit of mascara and eyeliner did it for like 90% of women. Now it's like you need a contour and you need to do blush and you need lip filler and you need your chin done and you need buccal fat removal and you need fake tits and lipo belly and you need BBL and you need all this stuff, even just the makeup, but all the plastic surgeries and the lip filler and the Botox.
Let me say
It's
something.
like the steroids in sports. It's like if no women, if you could, let me ask the question.
Okay.
if I could snap my fingers and no other women could wear makeup, like just nobody could wear makeup, it didn't even exist, and everyone's on essentially an even playing field to a degree. You're on an even playing field. Nobody can get plastic surgery. Nobody can get Botox. No makeup. Do you take the trade?
A train was.
Do you take the trade?
Wait,
So
can
the
we
trade
have
is.
skincare?
Oh.
Can we have skincare? Like
Sure,
face
yes.
wash? Yes.
Yes, you can skincare.
Sure.
You take the trade.
I would.
Wait, what?
You don't?
I'm basically
Oh, you
saying
would.
like there's no competition. Like I'm not like,
Oh, hell
hey,
no. I ain't taking
Lala
that.
has a fat ass. Now I need a fatter ass.
No,
Like,
because
hey, this
when
girl
I see
says-
bad bitches, it makes me want to be even more of a bad bitch. Like, damn, she's bad.
That's what he's saying, and women are using like makeup and like plastic surgery to like achieve those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like me, I want to get my nose done.
No, I'm
do
super,
it.
super insecure.
I won't.
Don't do it. It'll erase your roots. I used to be there as well.
Okay. Oh wait, back to. Can I say what I wanted to originally say? While you're talking, I'm sorry. I feel like if you just want to get BBLs, lipo, and plastic surgery, and you work like a normal ass job at like Walmart or something, then that's a little like why. But I feel like if you are in like the dancer industry, bottle service industry, you know, OnlyFans, whatever, you're more like you make your
competition,
you
no
make
matter
your
which way you
money
put it.
you make your money off of your sex appeal, then yes, I think it's an investment to get lip filler, your nose done, your body done. If you make your money based off sex appeal. Now, like I said, if you're getting stuff done like that and you work at a normal ass job, then it's like, okay, those are, I don't know, different. But I feel like, yeah, I make my living and I pay my bills off of how I look. So I'm going to invest in how I look, whether that's makeup or surgery or
Right, but
whatever.
if no women had makeup or plastic surgery or cosmetics, then you could still make money off of how you look. The baseline would be like down here.
Well, then
So
maybe
it
I'm
would
just a
level.
shitty person because I've been
All right,
thinking
whatever.
like,
Going to the next thing, the next topic.
honest?
I am. I don't give a fuck.
55th.
like,
Okay, we got Courtney. That's she messaged me and said she had a panic attack. So I think she might have been lying about her legs.
But okay.
I
Gonna
don't
come
know.
back?
I messaged her. I was like, "Do you want to come back?" And she didn't respond. So, okay. Well, enjoy the trip, I guess. We got Leda. So you're dating multiple men. Oh fuck, my bad,
It's Lada.
bro. Okay, I'm gonna adopt you and change your fucking name. How about that? You're adopted. I'm your father now.
Call him
I'm
Dad.
fucking changing your name. That's ridiculous. I'm calling you fucking. What's like a Russian name I could call her? I'm calling you Vladimir.
Oh my god, no. No, that's literally someone thought in Russia, one of my dance teachers, he thought my name was Vlada instead of Lada, and Vlad is literally a guy's name. That was the hugest ick. I almost quit that.
You're dating multiple men?
Not any. I'm talking. Okay, I need to clarify. I'm just talking to people. I'm not like putting anything into serious matters. Like
Okay.
it's not like. Why are we bringing this up?
It's in your notes. You got back with your ex after not communicating for a year. So when you met up, you had sex once, and then you stopped communicating again.
Yeah.
So tell us the story.
It was just a strange interaction because so there was kind of like a situationship, I guess, with me and this one guy, and we kind of spoke about each other's situations. Like we have, like, this is my career, this is my career, this is my viewpoint, this is my viewpoint. Do you want to be serious? And he was like, no. And I was like, at the point I wanted to be serious with him, but I liked him so much that I said, like, yeah, it's fine to not be serious, but I really wanted to be. So in that situation, I liked him a lot more than he liked me, I guess. So it was, I already lost that. I already knew that it would be bad, but
Well, so who stopped communicating? You or him?
this year or last year, because we like
Well,
had
okay.
like cut each other off.
You had your ex. You hadn't talked for a year. You met back up. You had sex once, and then stops communicating.
That was actually, I blocked him first.
Why? Toxic.
Cause I have to like have an ego.
What?
No, like I need to separate my feelings. Like my heart and my brain are in two different positions, right? Let's say that.
So real.
Yeah,
Right,
clear.
so-
Yeah, it's obvious.
So
There's a
yeah,
mismatch.
I mean,
Something's wrong with the brain.
I'm mature enough to understand that, but
Okay.
I think that for him, it was like for me that was like love. Like I like that person, I value him, but for him, it's just like a situationship, whatever, for fun. And in that, when I realized that, I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna be bad. So I don't know why. Like when we already went through that phase of breaking up and be like, okay, I can't stand it anymore. A year passed. And he just hits me up, like, out of the blue. He said, hey, what's up? We didn't speak for a year. I'm like, why are you even texting me?
Okay, and then you guys fucked once.
Yeah.
And
And then I was like, okay.
see, broken. If a man's been inside you, you should be attached to that man.
In a sense.
And then you blocked him. All right. He didn't even do anything, apparently. He didn't even fucking do anything. She just blocked him. She's like, well, not doing that again. Okay, you want to talk about 50-50 women paying the bill?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your position?
My position is that a woman should not be paying. Just literally. Does anyone want to judge? Like, I'll take it. Nothing.
The woman should not be paying. Who agrees with her?
I only
Should the
see
man pay? Go ahead. It's okay. Should the man pay?
Like on a first date?
First date, yeah.
I think that men should pay on a first date. It just kind of demonstrates the like leadership and the like provider aspect. But then it's also up to the women to be modest and not go crazy and be like, I'm gonna have the lobster and the this and that and everything. And then also to like at the end of the night, say you're just not feeling
Like the lady with
this
the
guy,
oysters.
you could offer to be like, hey, like I'm willing to split this 50-50 with you. It's just kind of not
Wait, can I
going
say,
anywhere, so.
me personally, I don't mind paying for a first date for a guy. I mean, I've spent like my whole life working. Like, I feel like I earn my money. I like to spend my money on the guys that I'm with, and I don't care if it makes me look like a simp or anything.
No.
Like, I like to spend money on them. I don't mind buying food. I don't mind going
I
to
do
drive
too.
for
That's one of
them.
my love languages. Is
Girl.
I buy my whoever I'm with like
Anything.
anything they want. It's actually a bad trait I have. But I love like
I need a daily tribute from a woman. She has to send me
That is
$100 to $200 cash every day.
I would if I
That's so
could.
bad. That
She would if she
sucks.
could.
If I could, I would, 100%.
What's
guess-
your job?
I'm a behavioral therapist.
Make pretty good money.
Okay, so I take the entire paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the woman paying the bill. I mean, I don't know if anyone will have any disagreements on this, but
I
honestly,
disagree.
Like,
Oh,
who
Well-
pays for a man?
well,
How
the
do you?
here. Look, I'll state the position, and if you guys disagree, so I don't have objections to men paying for dates. I think that's fine. I think the man should be the primary breadwinner, sole breadwinner. My issue is that women demand men be trad, do these things, pay for dates, but women aren't really holding up their end of the deal. So I think if it's fine for women to say men should pay for dates, but I think women should also perhaps be moving in a more traditional way. And so I would say if you're genuinely a lady and you're not moving in a shifty way, then of course, yeah, you should have.
Can I
your
say
date-
something
you
really
should- hold
before
on,
I
you should
forget?
have your date paid for. But if you're an OnlyFans girl, if you're fucking multiple men at the same time, if you do OnlyFans, I'm sure I could list other things that might make you not a lady, then go. You shouldn't be disrespected. You should be still treated nicely. Go 50-50. Split the bill.
Did you want to go?
Yeah,
Go
I'm just gonna say really quickly. I think if you're taking a woman out on a date and if you liked her and you're like, I want to take her on a second date, sure, fuck it, pay for it. If she was honest, whatever, you didn't like her and that date went horribly, then be like, to be honest, I didn't really like her vibe. Like, low key, we're gonna have to split the bill or something. I don't know. Like, I would be fine with that. If a guy took me on a date and he didn't like my morals or who I was on that first date, getting to know me, and he was like, we're gonna have to split the bill.
Wait. Say you're on a date with a guy. He wants to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't feeling the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Would you then say, well, hey, you're not getting pussy. You're not getting a second date. I'm not into you at all.
Mm-hmm.
Let me cover my portion. Would you volunteer that?
I've done that before, actually.
Good for you. That's an honorable woman right there. That's a honorable woman.
One thing I remembered from that conversation, I don't know, this might be funny, but I'm just showing my positions. One time, I was dating a guy, and I drove the whole way to see him. It was like a half an hour. But then when we saw each other, after we saw each other, I was like, I was literally not feeling it. And I was like, can you send me gas money? Because I feel uncompensated. And he didn't send me gas money for me seeing him. And that was a big ick for me. Like, I was like,
Good job, dude. Hold on.
I was done.
A decent man. He's a pioneer.
Good.
I was like, if you don't send me gas money to me see you, no.
To go against that, I literally drive an hour and a half every single weekend just to see my hoes, and I don't ask them for gas.
W.
I mean, if they were to drive to my city, I wouldn't, and they asked me for gas, I'd be like, motherfucker, you chose to drive over here. Like, what? I'm choosing to drive that hour and a half to go see you. Who am I to ask you for gas money? Unless you're my boyfriend, then that's different. But if they're not your boyfriend, they don't owe you nothing.
You volunteered to drive to him. You weren't feeling it. Why should he pay for your gas?
I mean,
Did you fuck?
I guess, yeah.
So you're
But
a prostitute.
I was just not feeling it. I was like, no, he wanted to see me. I was like, I'm driving to you. At least give me gas money. Like, I feel like I've been just like.
But you said you
used.
weren't feeling him prior to the gas situation.
No, prior to the gas station, but after the actual meetup, hookup, whatever. Like, I just like
I think if you choose to do the drive, then that's
Did he
on you.
Did he offer to pay for your gas?
no.
Okay, so
But, I mean-
hold on. Here, let me recap it so people can parse your Russian accent. You drove 30 minutes to go see a guy.
Mm-hmm.
You were interested.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck him. So at some point after having sex with him, his penis being inside you, you determined before any conversations about compensating for gas or travel or whatever, you weren't interested in him.
Mm-hmm.
You then brought up the topic of he should help you out with the gas, even though you had no further intention of wanting to see him, I guess. And he didn't pay you for the gas money.
Well, I
don't see anything
felt
wrong.
like it would be like even because I just felt used. Like, at least give me some compensation. I don't know. Like, I just because I.
Is that what you told him?
I realized that pretty much because
said-
that's how I just think I realized like that I wasn't important for him. I was like, okay, at least compensate me and we're done.
Was this your first time meeting him?
Not first time like meeting him, but first time like getting.
In person?
Not first time meeting in person, but first time doing something. So in
Okay.
a sense,
Was this the Asian guy?
no.
I remember last time you were on, something about an Asian dude or something. I don't know. Was there?
That was not, no.
No? Oh, there was an Asian guy.
There was an Asian guy.
There's another Asian guy.
That's long gone ago.
All right.
That's a long story I don't
All right.
want to talk about.
I don't know. That'd be like if I went on a date with a girl and I didn't like her and I paid for the date. And then I was like, or no, she didn't like me, or I don't know. And I was like, hey, since we're not having a second date, just like Venmo me your portion. I don't know.
But people make fun of people like that. Like girls will post on Twitter like, "Oh my god,
yeah,
this
they
guy
will.
like."
I think that's fair though. I think it's kind of fair to ask for the reimburse because now look, I know the girls are gonna fucking drag you if you do it, but I feel like it's kind of fair. You go on the date, you pay for the date, and if you want to see her again. Now, the woman has no obligation there's no obligation for her to pay you. But you want to see her again, and she's like, oh, you know, I didn't really feel a connection, but I wish you well. Give me the money. Give me the money.
But that's a request. She's not obligated to give it to
Right,
you.
yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
no legal obligation, but I think that's kind of fair.
Yeah, but to completely eradicate that, my opinion is that I don't like having that to begin with. I will pay for whatever's mine, and I don't like asking people for anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because actually one time I did. One time. But she was kind of being a bitch, so I feel like it was warranted.
Oh.
Yeah, she was just like, I don't know. But otherwise, I would never. I've gone on dates with girls, and I paid for the date, and they weren't. You know, they didn't want to have a second date, and I was like, "Oh, no worries. Like, okay, have good luck. Have a good one." You know.
It's a different tax bracket.
One time I had to do it. One time because she was. I don't remember the details. It was fucking 6-7 years ago, but.
I want to hear it. No, I want to hear it, actually.
Well, I think so. I was not as conservative as I was probably more moderate. And this girl was like, claimed she was a liberal and super feminist. And I took her out, or I think we met for a drink or something. Mm-hmm. And I forgot the details.
Did she get like super drunk?
No. I think we each had one drink and that was it. I'm trying to remember. She was talking about equality, like on the date. I was like, oh my God, she's a feminist. Fuck.